Hey guys, Anthony here for Signal by Sony, a show about everything Sony makes. Right now I am on the floor at CES. The show has not opened yet. We're taking this time to show you guys some exclusive stuff as they're setting up the rest of CES. I'm joined now by Kaku and Yuki from the Sony audio division. You guys are showing me the Sony AR1 and AR2. And this is a $27,000 pair of speakers.
Yes.
What goes into a $27,000 pair of speakers?
その制作しているその制作者の、その人たちっていうのはものすごい人生をかけて音楽を制作をしているわけです。
The music producers, they are, putting their total life on producing music.
Sure.
でそれを、どうやってそのリスナーであるそのお客さんに伝えるかっていうところを、一生懸命研究したっていうのがこの AR シリーズ。
So this is the speaker that being developed for researching those how to deliver that produces emotion to the listener.
So what do you do to make a speaker for somebody like that, or to reproduce that sort of feeling?
まずそのカナレーションを取るためには、スピーカーっていうのは、ちょっと細かい話になるかもしれないですけども、こういうスピーカーユニットから音が出ているわけですね。
So basically speakers are producing sound from these drive units.
実際はこの巨大なこの表面から音が出てしまう。
But realistically, it's not just the drivers, but from this gigantic cabinet also producing sound.
Right.
でその音っていうのはここから出てくる音に対して非常に、低いレベルの音ではあるんですけれども、でも実際に、聞いて、音楽情報に確実にその音っていうのはできてしまう。
So the sound coming out from the cabinet surface is very, very subtle, but it's surely influencing the total character of the sound.
Yeah, so just the wood that the cabinet is made out of, and the space for the air in the cabinet, all that stuff actually affects sound.
Yes, correct.
でそこを、その微小な音を、ちゃんとケアしましょうっていうのがこのスピーカーの大きな特徴になります。
So the biggest character of the speaker is how to control that subtleness coming out of the cabinet.
Okay.
で実際に、どんなに硬い金属で作ってもここから出てくる音っていうのは人の耳っていうのは感じてしまう。
So no matter how solid you make, like with metal, total cabinet with metal, the human ears can detect that that subtle sound is coming out.
You can hear
from the
metallic.
cabinet. Yes.
So it actually has metallic tones if you use metal.
Let's say metallic or any kind of character that's coming out of
So you guys tried tons and tons of materials and different combinations of materials, and what did you finally decide was the best combination?
This is actually maple on the baffle board. But, maple is used for the instruments, and it's been used for like more than 100 years, because that related the emotion to the listeners.
Gotcha.
It is a good sounding wood, but it's being a little too stable. The sound also becomes a little hard, and as a result, for the baffle board here on the front, this is from northern part of Japan, Hokkaido.
Okay.
And the back side of this cabinet is from Nordic birch. So trees are growing day by day.
Yeah.
So it's even differs when you cut the trees. So to control the trees, we only cut the trees in November and December.
You only get the wood for these speakers in November and December,
correct.
And only in Hokkaido.
Yes.
That is awesome.
So for the woodworking, the machines that's going to make the grooves and so on is not that precise compared to the other like metal or plastic.
Okay.
So to make that as accurate as possible, there is a hand carved, actually
So are you saying that all this wood is hand carved, or it's finished?
Roughly, finished with.
So it goes through like an actual machining process, but then each piece is actually finished off by a person.
仕上げ、まあ、こ
And
の
the
仕上げ
final finish also.
これピアノフィニッシュ
What we are calling piano finish.
これは本当に実際のピアノのフィニッシュ
It's a real piano finish. So it's like a painting, polishing, sanding, that kind of process.
Okay.
7 or 8 times.
2ヶ月ぐらい
And it takes like two months to have that finish.
2 months to put the finish on the speakers. I hear the inside is particularly unique as well.
Yes.
Something to do with the compartments and the way the speakers are separated from one another.
音楽の最も重要な部分というのはこのミッドレンジが受け持っている
The most important frequency is of music, let's say, is handled by this mid-range here.
Okay.
So he mentioned that to have less vibration as possible for the total cabinet, but this mid-range especially, this has the most sensitive part of the music.
Okay.
So he wanted to have as less influence as possible to this mid-range. So inside this cabinet there's 2 boards, also made with birch.
Okay.
It's totally separated from this mid-range to.
Okay, so there's like a little separated compartment with
Yes.
just air in the middle.
Yeah.
Almost like a double pane
Yeah,
window.
Correct, yes. So when the woofer moves like this, also the air behind this inside this cabinet will move, and it's going to hit this board above, and it's vibrating.
Yeah.
So to have that influence as less as possible, he made this 2 construction
Gotcha.
to avoid that influence.
I am convinced, and I don't know how I'm ever going to listen to my regular speakers at home again. So, thank you, and at the same time, I'm really disappointed in my own home stereo now. For more of everything that Sony has at CES this year, head to sony.com/CES. And for more about everything Sony makes, hit up our YouTube at youtube.com/signal. Thank you so much, guys, for showing this to me today.
Bye.